Man, yeah, you know what my light's always low. Some nights I don't go to sleep. Let's see how long I stay up tonight. I slept kind of long today. All right, I'm going on YouTube with y'all. You feel me? I get down in the trenches with my man. I just walked 4 miles outside. Showered. I feel wonderful. Okay, look at Fat Joe over there. All right. So yeah, the name of this one is Get a Passport, Book Card, and Real Driver's ID License. You know, Real Driver's License ID. I wouldn't be telling y'all to get that if I didn't have it myself. Where does that? This is my little book for it. This is where it goes right here. Let this thing off TV. It's right up in there. You gotta have a few things going in your favor to get one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's the real RFID blocking. You know what I'm saying? We got that. When I do go. And then I love this part right here for the real ID. Real ID don't have your license on, don't have your address on there and nothing. Everything I'm talking about, what I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tune in with you. Everything I got, I'm talking about I got though. And you know, here is the passport card. You know what's in there. Ain't gotta pull it out. Passport card. You ready to go. Passport card. That's the passport card. So you seen the passport book, passport card. Now the real ID, we can't do too much with this. Hold on. Move a card from over there to over here. Move that card from right there to over here. Yeah. And we're gonna split them apart. Somebody's birthday coming up too. And then how you know if your ID is the real one, it'll have that marker right there. Have that marker right there. This marker right here. Whatever the seal of your state is, that's what it'll be. It'll be the seal of your state. You feel me? Seal of your state. Get you some nest. Get you some plastic. I know y'all like cash. I'm a cash man myself, but you gotta get you some plastic, man. Get you some plastic. Get a nest egg tucked away, man. It's that time. The time that they warned me about when I was a kid. You know, bomb shelters in the backyard and all that crazy stuff, and canned food and water and all that. You know, I'm just passing it along, letting you know. Nothing to worry about. You're going to be good, but, you know, you want to be able to spread your wings. Eagles are meant to fly. That's what my mom used to My mom used to always say, she said, LaQuan, eagles are meant to fly. They ain't got nothing doing down there with no chickens. They ain't supposed to be down there with no chickens flying. You won't see an eagle scratching the ground like a chicken. You know, they give you anagrams and metaphors and parables. Know what you meant, and your mate is an eagle too, and you know, eagles mate for life. So you know, you may have to get her to fly, but that's all right. I've been that person before, you know. Didn't know enough about work, but I knew you's a sister with no record. They would love to have you. Ain't that who NASA had in the background and all that? Behind every good man, even this good man right here, is a great, glorious, gracious, you know, goddess, you know. Just the prayers of the saints. Mine was behind me. My lady was behind me, you know. Saints, you know. My heart always went out to sisters in the struggle because, you know, I come from a single parent home, you know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to, you know, to be in the midst, you know. I was a ward of the state, ward of the court, ward of the state being locked down, locked down. Uh, Ward of the state. Shout out to the Scar X though, man. Yeah. Okay. So what else do I want to talk about? Reason why you want that passport? There's booger nose. Booger nose tonight. It's cold. Y'all see me walking in the elements, you know. It's hella cars around here, so the air ain't clean. Let me find my little spit can. Hold on. It's hella cars around here, hella dust, hella factories, so it mess with your fam. And one of the thing about fam and Moors, music, you know, it helps, you know, bring up the fam. It helps, you know, move the mucus and stuff through your body. You know, it helps you, you know, relieve and all. It help you, you know, perspire. Help you, you know, it helps you do all that. Somebody got something in them and they listen to the music and they moving. It's coming out a little faster, huh? Yeah. Yeah, they'll be able to tell. Yeah, he been drinking up a storm. It's coming out of his pose. But y'all know me, I don't drink too much. Nothing wrong with it. It's just when the time is right, I will. Little sippers. I like little sparkly kind of stuff, you know. Nothing too much because I always got to be competent. You know, I always got to be alert, vigilant, focused. Always got to be meditate. You know, cautious, careful, considerate. All right. These things, they giving them to you fast. It ain't gonna take a long time. And it's better to have some aces in the hole, you know, so you could get away from them places with the moles. I keep aces in the hole so I can get away from places with the moles. And there's a lot of places like that these days. You know, come back showing nothing but blue, big ghost faces on the poles. You know them girls that be on them. All right. I'm a little happy. I'm a little happy-go-lucky tonight. All right. What else in here do I want to grab? You said they got to have a little nest egg. Always have you some. If they say they're gonna pay you all at one time, say no. Pay me over a period of time every so often. You know, or when you get paid, I'm gonna put 60%, 65% up, and then I'm gonna work with 35, and I'm gonna keep doing that for like 3 years or so and see how that measures out. You know, RFID wallet, Temu special, loving it. We got places in here I ain't even got to yet. You know, my little assistance cards, you know, little thing. Got my other little thing. Some new cards.
Soleil, of course, was a suspect, but just as much as anybody else was, including, Robin Webb, including
You
all the
know.
employees.
Employees who were waiting downstairs were anxious to find out what had happened.
Yeah.
We went out to the parking lot to notify
Look, these go together.
Keep in mind, we weren't going to tell them what happened. Just
The wallet, that's nice. See, and when I ordered, they said it's gonna come and it's gonna be. And I said okay. And then this came. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Smells like money. Smells like money. Let's take this out.
during the conversation, Guy Soleil came out right in front of me, went directly to Robin Webb, Jim's wife, hugged her, and said, "Jim's been shot." Right away, the police ears perked up. Well, how would he know that?
That information hadn't left that room.
And walls couldn't.
Now with that real ID, you could go on to certain premises.
They could.
You know,
No doubt,
certain
quite a
places.
story to tell.
Everybody can't go where you can go, Quan. Everybody can't go up on your blessing, is what my mama used to tell me. Everybody can't go up on your blessing. The blessing and God got, he got it for you. You know?
You get more than promo products. You get certainty from trade shows to team milestones.
You know, we as humans always want to include people in, you know, but everybody can't go up on your blessing. Everybody can't go up on your blessings. Though you try to take them up, you try to put them up on it, you know what I'm saying? Hip them to it, you know. Promote them up. Putting it right back up in there. But I'm about to go put that back up where it go. Want to let y'all know. You know. We be having sense. We be having sense, man. We be having sense. Put this up. You know, keep you some irons in the fire. That way, you know, you got action. You gotta have action. Like this me, I'm tuning in with y'all. Let me say something. People deep off in them, they really need that to fly from where they at. And, you know what I'm saying? The right credential.
Give it a second to find the best deal, and boom! Look at that. 87 cents for each 100 milligram generic Viagra tablet. The prescription and shipping are free. Friday Plans delivers your medication in a plain white package just like this for 2 to 3
So peace, son. The peace I give, not as the world gives, do I give unto you. Peace that surpasses all knowledge. Let me throw up a peace sign to the people.
Right now, Friday Plans is offering a special deal for new customers. $10 off your first package. The prescription is free, and the shipping is free as well. Do not wait. Text ICON icon to 69069 today.
Struggling to lose weight? Help reach your health goals with one simple change. One shake. Clinically tested benefits. And over 1 billion surveys sold. Packed with superfoods, protein, pre- and probiotics, adaptogens, and more. This all in
Make love not war. Make peace not battle.
daily dose of vital nutrients. Subscribe and save. Get free shipping, discounts, and a free shaker cup when you subscribe at Shakeology.com. Weekends. The Nest invites you to explore cities across America. It's a friendly town. From bucolic villages to urban capitals. And the crimes that
Have me a little piece of gum. Yeah, man. You never know when somebody, you know,
crimes of lust, greed, and murder.
somebody with a good memory might come home.
Starting at 9/8 Central.
Like, man, I appreciate it. I had many a times the big head say, man, I heard about what you did over there, man. I like how you handled that.
By the evening of December 27th, 1996, most of Marion knew about the
You'll get
of the General
as far as I got in the game, being this big and black, I being, too foolish or heartless or throwing your weight around. There's always somebody bigger that put you in your place. Gotta have some respect, some common courtesy, some manners. No matter where I go, I'm gonna be accepted, approved,
Jim Webb largely existed in most people's memory as a ghost story.
accompanied.
There was no evidence of crime, no burglary, anything. And all that those
I'm gonna be
stories about
assisted, accommodated.
Naturally, some people felt needed to be shared with the police.
They gonna just want to hear my stories, tell.
About moving Christmas wreaths and
What God you serve?
angles and walls creaking.
Called the cops skeptical, but they already suspected a more
Yeah.
conventional couple.
I said, oh man.
Saleo, of course, was a suspect.
Among the first people you're going to look at is his business partner that he has in Rocky.
He has no
Guy
tattoos,
Saleo seemed to know almost without
no
talking with anyone.
crazy piercings. Just the, the main ones on the ear. He must be from the Bay Area.
Focus on him seriously as a suspect.
There was only one problem.
One of them countries.
She provided an alibi for him because she could
One time I had a lot of money. I had a lot of earrings. I got the other one pierced too, but I didn't have nothing fat to put in it, so it didn't stay open. I found me a little. That's all you need is a little bit.
And neither it
One
appeared
little something, waiting for wifey to come to the bed.
the polygraph which she passed.
On the ball, maybe I get the ball
indicating
going.
how she had helped do with it. Saleo also submitted to a polygraph.
Sit back.
The results were
Yeah, man.
So as far as the cops are concerned, was Saleo's
The future awaits us.
he and Felicia,
The futures awaits us.
but they'd taken
So don't fall for the bait thus.
Felicia left the restaurant at the same time as Guy Saleo and drove the same route right behind him until they got to Township Line Road in Delaware County.
The future awaits us, so don't fall for the bait thus.
she had to drop something.
They know I'm with the business high, walk plus my gate
She
plus.
went and met Saleo at Hollywood. So now there's a window of time.
The future awaits us,
Saleo.
so don't fall for the bait thus.
And once the cops looked into the inn's finances, they realized he may have had motive too.
It never really made money.
They know I'm with the business, they can tell from my gate plus.
They kept taking out smaller
Accent.
company called Transmedia,
Copyright,
as well as a line of credit
Pat.
from the bank. They just never made it to where they wanted to be.
The overhead was very high, and they needed to make a certain threshold each month. And they
My
were-
girl say I got the chemistry, she's attracted like a magnet. Face pretty enough to be up in the beauty pageant, so I'm not
Paid
stagnant.
back the $100,000 they had borrowed from Saleo's father.
Guy Saleo had convinced his father to give a large sum of money to help finance.
Boys want to play, we gonna have them picking out fragments.
This will allow money to Jim Webb and the corporation demanding their money back. And at the time, they didn't have the money.
Plus, since he had disguised the loan as a gift, Saleo's dad
My girl serve it just like Agnes, the baddest. I'm the pips, just call her Gladys. Check my status.
There was, however, one scenario that would
I'm flowing through YouTube and the apparatus.
Jim Webb's death.
There was a
Down the jet like cactus.
$5,000 insurance policy on the life of James Webb.
The policy was payable to Guy Saleo. Webb had one on Guy, too.
They took out
Flipping actress on a mattress.
and those policies
That was just
that
practice.
if one partner died, that the other one would be able to
Got them
get debt.
peeking out their lattice.
And after the debts were paid off,
The remaining portion would go to the surviving partner.
That would have been more than sufficient, the policy, basically to repay Mr. Saleo, and also then to give a lot of other working capital for the general lane. And then that would have left Guy Saleo as the one owner running the place.
on December 28th, 1996,
Keep a bad one like Tiffany Haddish.
Guy Saleo's house
And for her, I'ma get that radish. And I'ma get that relish.
The murder weapon was a 25 caliber gun. We started doing some background.
When I was young, they said I was rebellious.
25 caliber gun had just
Wasn't too much as you could tell us.
it looked as if the cops had just found the gun that killed Jim Webb. They hadn't.
Places where I dwell sus.
having been able to commit the killing.
System, not design and win. So many things then failed us.
In February of 1997, Felicia Boyce committed suicide.
But that was just because they was jealous. That's just because they was jealous. The spirit in him young jealously. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some things are better left to a professional.
I'm good like all of my fellas. Get my groove back like my stellas. I can spit it, I can us.
Are you still cleaning your floors with a broom and dustpan?
Or down on your hands and knees.
Shout out to my dogs, old yells.
Your big heavy vacuum?
Forget about it. Joe Leary back with another incredible invention.
It's the Zippy Sweeper.
Touching more bacon,
Cordless sweeper.
touching more baking paper than bank tellers.
With an advanced triangular design that gets into corners and features 3
But you know me, touching more paper than bank tellers. That's how I would get quicker to the rhyme. As I'm dropping some game on you, like the OGs do. You know what I'm saying? I'm also putting you up on it. You know. Man, get you these things. Get off of paperwork. First of all, shake that shit. Lay low. Beat them at their own game. Don't give them nothing on you to tell about. That's what my mama told me. I'm like, Quan, these niggas telling. I'm like, Mama, these niggas over here telling, man. These niggas telling. She's like, Laquan, don't give them niggas nothing on you to tell them out. Don't give them nothing on you to tell them out. You know, like, don't put niggas in your business. You know, nincompoops. You could never, neither do wells, never do wells. You could, you know, neither worldlies. You could, you know, switch out that word for whatever you want. But, you know, necro, nicolations. You can put it in, you know. But here we go. So, I don't know, my teeth hurt too. That's why I got this Advil pen right here. Keep you some Advil pen. When you're going somewhere, you never know how your sinuses or stuff might keep you, you know, little over-the-counter cold medicine. You know. I'm gonna be in my word tonight. You know. But I think it wasn't nothing but getting some documents together in order to get that. You know, you get your little birth certificate, you know. Get you an ID, you know what I'm saying, from the DMV, you know what I'm saying. You know, have a certain amount of information, you know, that you got. And boom. You know? But I'm knowing for myself, though, certain places I gotta go by myself, because don't nobody be on my hype, my wavelength. Hey, look at my girl. Look, she up on my wavelength. Yeah. Yeah, my man. What you want?
She might have been part of his alibi in the murder, and she couldn't live with the fact that she played for Patsy.
She wasn't the only one Saleo had played. People from the inn told investigators Saleo had once owned another gun.
Everyone was aware that he had this gun, but he still insisted he did not have it. A lot of the family members had seen the gun. They knew it existed. His father had given him this gun, which was given to him by his grandfather and was unregistered.
We got a description. That description was consistent with a Beretta, which is another type of manufactured 25 caliber pistol.
Ballistics reports confirmed that a Beretta is one of the guns that could have fired the fatal shot.
And the gun the cops did find?
This shit my wife be watching. I don't be watching this. Let me see. I gotta try to turn it. Oh, okay, I got the remote. Yeah, she be on this. That's probably why y'all can't get with the get with it, huh? Yeah, they like, what's on the TV, quiet. My wife be on this song. What's on? Contestants, I ain't feeling that. Unless Fox Weather, I'm feeling that. I'm always on Fox Weather. I ain't going that way though.
We're going to have to unpack what happened. National Weather Service offices are going to have to go and survey all of the damage. I
Like
think it will take the better part of a week, maybe even 2 weeks. And that's
you would have to put something down in the States, but you would have to. Yeah, you gotta kind of like. How will your marketing go? How much Palico you gonna send across? And what's the key? You know you gotta hit Chi. You gotta hit New York. You gotta hit Miami. You gotta hit. Ouch! 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 You gotta hit Washington, Oregon. You gotta hit New Jersey. You gotta hit Detroit. You gotta hit Maryland, all parking in the parking lot. Dangerous tornadoes threatening continues Thursday. Okay. Just now ended on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Okay. Let me call baby girl, tell her to come on to the back. Angel face. Angelic face. Angelic facial. Yeah, ringing. Could be the threat for, we have a tornado warning, but we also have 2 feet of flooding near my home. What do I do? And so at that point, you really need to use your best judgment, whether that's to seek higher ground or to get somewhere the lowest place possible. Now, if you are going to be seeking higher ground to get away from some of the floodwaters and there is a tornado warning, have a helmet to protect your head. Get in an interior room. Bathrooms are great places to go. Just a few different things that you can do to kind of stay as safe as you can for both threats. It's crazy. I'll be watching the large hail potential. Large hail potential. Large hail potential. Get one of these babies going for us. Southerly winds coming off of a high pressure that's sitting just off into the Gulf of America, and so it's fueling the return of storm energy. And then you have the frontal boundary and the jet stream creating that uplift to create the recipe for severe storms. So increasing wind shear is going to happen at around Thursday in the middle of the afternoon going into the evening. So anytime from 3 p.m. all the way to, let's say, about 10, 11 p.m. Thursday evening, it's going to be peak chance at seeing severe storms. Large wind and damaging hail is going to be a bit north of the front. So in this, let's get rid of that, in this general area, so Springfield, Fort Smith. But then on the side, on the southern side of this, south of that warm front and even that cold front too, you've got more of this discrete supercell development. And that's where all modes of severe weather in addition to the flooding are present. There's a narrow corridor, though, where strong EF2 tornadoes are expected. That's from I-30 towards I-40, so the road from Texarkana all the way to Memphis. Now, it is a small area if you consider how large the United States is, but the problem is these are the hardest hit communities from multiple events. I'm highlighting what happened Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening, but we have to think about what happened a few weeks ago, March 14th through 16th, where we had multiple EF4s and EF3s for the same communities in northeastern Arkansas. So then even more damage, then flooding, then a chance for tornadoes. Gotta get my. Yeah. I got some things going on, man. Popping off. Because this is still going to be a pretty dangerous situation unfolding for the next few days. For Texarkana on Thursday, No good, good. Ain't my usual, but it's some good, good. It ain't my usual. Ain't my usual, but it'll do. Gotta get ready to get babe in here. Yeah, I'm relaxing my nerves, man, because, you know, you can feel when something is in the air, you know. I talked to my mom. She was wondering how things was, you know. Let me know, don't worry. I ain't never had to worry about, neither should anybody, you know. We like the birds. We don't worry about what we gonna eat, what we gonna drink, what we gonna wear. You know, that stuff that, you know, unbeliever or, you know. What did he say? Those a little faith, or, you know, or he used to figure Gentile, you know. How much? I gotta put more in that, you know. And who wouldn't want to go retrace their roots? I know I do. Do my little ancestry.com. Thanks to mom, I know it's a lot of royalty. They be like, brother, where you from? Are you from Nigeria? Then there's a guy, his name was John something. You be like, he's from Sudan. I was like, okay. They asked me that too. From Sudan? They like Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. It's kind of all the same, ain't it? Eritrea. I could actually tell you where a person come from if they come up to me. I'll be like, you from... But it's a couple times when people done got me. I thought they was Eritrean, but they was like probably Somalian. I thought they was Somalian or Ethiopian. It was Eritrean. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. But I can actually almost tell you where you're from. You think I'm from Kenya a lot? Are you from Kenya? Like, brother, are you from Kenya? Brother, where are you from? Like something different about him. He carry himself way prestigious. You know, my mama say, Quan, you funny when you want to be. I could entertain some guests. I could have y'all rolling up. Shit. I could turn up, bro. Quan, you funny when you want. My grandma used to let me dance all night for the dope, so I can entertain. Michael Jackson, all that. Freddie Jackson. Lionel Richie. I'm blowing. Matter of fact, you see the night hours, that's what me and my wife, we kind of do right there. After hours, speak easy. Always remember that name, Speak Easy. I'm going to put that into my little down. Talk cool, slow. Don't talk as much. And when you talk, look, she's trying to get my attention. Use little short responses. I know you want to do a parable like Jesus and give a lecture. That's what my wife said. You always giving a lecture or pushing the envelope. True. Sometimes you gotta like it. Less is more. Oh my God! Look at. Oh no! Man. Damn. With rain and all that. What the? Wow.
The enhanced Fujita scale is damage-based using the information collected by
What's the Fujitsu? Oh, it's like traces where the storm is going. Tornado, man, that's cold. We got our earthquakes, but it ain't bad earthquakes. It's just like little tremor every now and then. You know, if it's something going on like the solar flare, I knew it was going. A little rumble somewhere. It was in Dublin. Other little rumbler was in Hayward. They more on the fault. But everything is so perfectly aligned. You know it's God that held it all in balance. One sneeze, cough, poop, and you know, it can all go to shambles. You know, it's toilet paper thin, like my grandpa said. The veil that separates us between us and the spiritual is thin, Quan. It's like toilet paper. Now, he didn't say toilet paper, but he like thin veil, you know, like sheet, like, you know. How can I, like a baking sheet paper, you know, yeah. We see through it dimly lit right now, but you gonna see more. Y'all know what I'm saying without me getting on here and trying to sound all intellectual or to put that down. That's for when wife comes. Trying to get her to come now. What's up with you, huh? What you got to get behind your ear, huh? Oh, you got something right there, huh? Let me make sure I'm on there. Look, what they trying to throw me off my channel. Let me get on my channel. Everybody got booted, huh? Everybody got booted. Yeah. So, baby, calling now. You know, I didn't want to get on here and talk about having them, not at least show them. Yeah, I got them. Mandatory. Mando Commando. Godfather Marlon Brando. This for my Uncle Big Lando. Spitting from here to Orlando.
It's delicate enough to clean the makeup off my glasses, the dirt on my shoes, and even the dirtiest, greasiest
With Abracadabra, just dip it and strip it, and you'll be grilling in no time.
Yeah, Quanny Bow.
Faster than you can say.
So know when y'all watch me across the way, I could be there with the right calls. You know, money answer everything. Little money get it going. I peep it's a couple people in the DMs. They want, you know, some shows or, you know, the buddy. It's all good. This is no time is money, man, you know? Like I'm giving y'all time. I walk with y'all for an hour, you know? Putting in time in this, man. Energy, concentration, skill, expertise, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, insight, discernment, discipline. It's going, you know, I'm gonna reap fruits. You know it's gonna bear fruits. It already is. You know? Okay, push it. Let me push the ball a little further since I ain't getting the forum that I want. You want to get your credit back good. Really don't matter. I got crazy money right now, as long as my credit good and I got crazy money in the works. So I guess it is good. Oh yeah, here goes something for me cool. Yeah, that's a tornado somewhere. And it's so spatial out there. I can't see nobody Ooh, that's a big thing.
Absolutely incredible and first-hand video and sound coming from a tornado outbreak. We're on a Fox Weather alert tonight. Thank you all for
Mm.
the Meyer. America's Heartland is on high alert.
America's Heartland is on high alert.
For Wednesday evening, level 5
What my,
threat for severe weather
what my,
like Paducah, Kentucky, all the way down into northeastern Arkansas, already seeing reports of catastrophic damage. That's threat 1. Let's talk about threat 2 for a second. We have a level 4 out of 4 threat for these same exact communities going into Thursday. And so to put that into perspective, we have damage and then we have torrential rain. This is worst case scenario for many people. Talking about a very rare threat for severe weather and potentially a historic threat for flooding. So a lot of communities under the gun for all of this and all of this action. We have our Fox Weather
coming
folks
up
who are
through
out and about,
Texas.
placed in the field, ready to bring you that first-hand experience. Let's go ahead and talk things out towards Brandon Campbell, who's been out in Evansville, Arkansas. They've had a pretty incredible night.
Extreme flash flood
Tornado
threat.
warning, confirmed tornado warning.
Ooh, that's what I mean by Keisha Cole. Give me chills.
Some perspective. How's the night evolved for you? I know you're at a
Got
hotel.
that sister out there in
A
there.
lot of folks in the hotel is moved to the bottom floor, but she's essentially seeking shelter as best that they can. What's been the pulse over the last few hours out in Evansville?
She in a flood.
Yeah, here where we are, there's been a lot of curiosity from
Oh
the guests
my.
wondering what is going on, how concerned do they
Okay.
need to be. So it's led to them watching us do our reports and kind of learning that way. But just monitoring the conditions outside, just watching the evolution of it. One thing I'll point out was the drop in temperatures with that cold front reaching us. We also saw an increase in the wind speeds. Actually, it happened kind of all at
Dropping
once.
temperature winds.
Earlier in the night where we just felt the winds pick up, the rain was coming down, lightning, thunder, and it pretty much left everybody running inside to take shelter. So throughout the night, we've had a lot of guests taking shelter in the bottom floor of this hotel, just trying to hang out together and stay safe as possible. So I will say some of the general impacts here, we have had several tornado warnings on and off. They do have about 50 sirens here in this city of Evansville. So we've heard them here. We're kind of in the further outskirts of the east side of the city, and we've been hearing them going on and off.
What else?
That's something we also have to keep in mind because we have that flood watch. That is in place until Sunday. We could see up to a foot of rain in this area, so we have to keep an eye out for any flash flooding. Even an eye on the waterways. The Ohio River, that could go into minor flood stage into early next week. But we also have to think about the waterways leading into that Ohio River, if any of those might overflow as well. So again, the current weather situation is causing issues, not just in terms of how hectic it is tonight, but we have power outages by 10 o'clock tonight. Power outages were well over 100,000 customers that were in the dark, and this is just day one. So I do want to point out some things for people at home to keep in mind. One, make sure you have your Fox Weather app. If you're watching this on your TV, download the app if you are in any of these warned areas so you can get those alerts, audibly on your phone. I have a couple of things, well, two things over here I want to show you. One, the NOAA weather radio. You can get this and set it up so as you go to sleep at night, make sure that's on so you can maybe have those alerts wake you up. Something that you not really think about, and I heard about this from an emergency manager before. If you were unfortunately hit by a tornado, just something to prepare for the unknown. You can get a whistle if you are in some sort of catastrophic situation, buried maybe into your basement or whatnot. Have a whistle so when first responders come out to do that search and rescue, they can hear you to see where you are. But then we also other easy things. Make sure you have shoes nearby wherever you're going to sleep for the night. So if you have to run off into your safe space, you have some shoes to protect your feet from any potential debris that is, strewn about if you are actually hit by a tornado in your area. So there's a lot to just really stay on alert for in these overnight hours as this threat continues to loom. But yeah, here in Evansville, it's been pretty consistent with those mornings going on and off. I'm sure you guys can see that lightning that's going off in the distance. We do have our field producer, TJ. He's
Look, lightning and just
about 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Yeah, back to you. I got to get the hell out of here. Back to you.
See the lightning flashing around you. Some areas, not quite in Evansville, are without power, but I see some street lights, so at least that's some good news. But you're right, the flooding is going to be another really big story here. We'll be checking back in with you, but you're
Sting
experiencing
flash flood
tonight,
threat.
kind of hanging with us as we've been covering this expansive storm threat. Let's go ahead and jump into Thursday and what we expect going into early morning, afternoon, and evening, because we still have another round of severe storms, level 3 out of 5. Now keep in mind, Wednesday was a 5 out of 5, and so that was the peak risk for severe storms. But here's where the concern lies. It is in the same exact target zone where these storms that have been erupting Wednesday afternoon and evening are going to set up and really take shape. What's happening is we have this frontal boundary that's going to stall out and linger rain and the threat for severe weather for very similar communities. So if you live in Memphis, the threat is not over. Brandy, she is right in this general area, very southern Indiana here. They're under a level 2 out of 5, so primarily talking damaging wind gusts and potentially the chance of a few embedded supercells with some tornadic potential there as well. So that's not the only threat. Let's talk about hail for a second. We could be seeing hail at egg size. And that not only,
Hell, egg sauce. Damn.
River Valley, but let's jump back into Dallas, Texas, too. I mean, the Dallas-Fort Worth, one of the largest metros in the United States, I would say probably over 1 million people. Don't quote me on it, but I mean, it seems pretty logical, where they could have over 2 inches in hail. So for Thursday, if you have a vehicle outdoors, you typically park it outside, maybe bring it into a parking garage, try and park everything indoors, anything that you might have of importance. You don't want it to be impacted by 2-inch hail, because let me tell you, that can destroy windshields and other pieces of property. Going into Thursday, this is in the afternoon, we'll see some residual showers start to erupt across northeastern Texas. Austin, Texas, may be a few instances of some light moderate precip, but this general area is going to continually have rain through the overnight and into early Thursday morning and Thursday
Yeah, I got to
afternoon.
put
And
in
that's
my
where the
work.
flooding concerns
You know,
really
my
become
hours.
much greater.
Hours on the clock, man.
So we have all the energy from the day. If we even get a little bit of sunshine, that's going to kind of help prime the environment. But the one good thing is, for Wednesday, it was the leading kickoff day of all these severe storms. And each day, because we've had storms preceding,
Time in, man. I got to do my part.
and so a day like Wednesday evening is not likely to happen with any of these storms, although we could still have a few tornadoes, some strong. At least
Do
that's
your
from the
part
Weather
and more.
Service. What's going on here is we're picking up on this convergence zone. So winds coming out of the south, and then we also have some winds coming out of the northeast. And so that's creating this pile up of where the moist air meets the lifting, and that's where we
You know, I
have
help
a lot
out,
of
take
rain
off
that's
the
going to be
slack,
up
take
top
up
and
the
potentially
slack
a
off
few
somebody else,
larger
man. I know
cells
about paying it forward.
preceding
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that on there. Pay it forward.
some
Come on,
severe storms in the form of
pay it
tornadoes.
forward.
By Thursday into the evening, that rain still isn't budging, just really setting up along that boundary. And a large
Scratch
piece of this, because
backs,
we have a high
man.
pressure,
Scratch back.
I put the high along the Gulf of America there. It's actually a little bit farther out
You
towards
know,
Florida, just to keep things into perspective. And what's going on is
give
that
us,
high that's pulling
have
in
a
that
shoulder to
moisture
lean on,
coming out of the Gulf of America, and it's
shoulder,
meeting up with that stationary boundary, and that's
so
creating
they
that
can
bringing
lean
of
on.
the moisture there as well. So both of these things working hand in hand together. For the large hail, a spot like Dallas-Fort Worth, that's going to be in the middle of the afternoon. So if you're going into work, keep that in mind where you're going to park your vehicle. You will thank me later. And then as things progress
Cry
towards the east,
on
for
both
Thursday in the
shoulders.
evening, Dallas-Fort Worth, you're still in the area where you can see dime to, let's say, ping pong ball size hail, really. And then the heaviest pockets of hail actually look like it's setting up, moving just to the east and parallel to I-30. So towards Shreveport, Texarkana, a lot of those communities will be looking at some pretty intense hail cores, especially in some of the longer-lived supercells that we have developed. So here's what's going on. I mentioned the stationary boundary, and that's kind of
Hands for hugs and pats on back.
in this general area, and it's that clash of the air masses, especially with that Gulf moisture shooting up. I mean, look at those dew points. They're in the 70s, upper 60s. Nashville, the dew point is 65.
Lips for comments and
And
kisses.
so that's all this igniting point to see these severe storms and just heavy rainfall rates. So on Thursday,
Lips for
these back-to-back severe
praise.
storms, the energy is severely limited the next day, but we are going to be having a quick recovery
Praise.
of that energy. Not enough
Comment.
energy like we had on Wednesday, but
Compliments. I mean, compliment.
Of available storm potential that we
Compliment.
are again looking for a chance at
No.
seeing tornadoes that will
Compliment.
begin to develop. Mostly south of this frontal boundary. So south, I would say areas now a little more
Kisses.
concerned would be southeastern Arkansas, Memphis, and the Mississippi Delta. So Oxford, Mississippi could be a spot where you need to kind of watch out to see for some stronger track storms. And then there's just the highlighted risk by the Storm Prediction Center. Strong tornadoes, EF2 or greater. So think about the tornado you saw on Brandon Kopic's speed. That was more than likely an EF3. We'll have to wait and see what the National Weather Service rates it. But think about when we say strong tornadoes, keep that image in your head. Because sometimes it's hard to think about, okay, strong tornado. I don't know what that means. You can have a picture to that. So just think of Brandon's speed, and we'll continue to show you that video. It really is a staggering. But any travel, I would say,
Sending love out all across the globe.
you need to be really careful, and I would say to avoid it. This is going to be ongoing for the morning, all the way into the afternoon and into the evening, and the severe storm threat isn't done on Thursday. Believe me, we all wish it was. We're tracking severe weather Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday. April is the second most active month for severe storms.
Attentive ear, you know.
So it's only going to be ramping up from here. Be sure to stay
Just being quiet, you know. Learning not just being quiet, you know. Just peace being still, you know. Just not being angry, learning to be calm. Calmness is a superpower. So is quietness. My phone's getting low, so we gonna let it go for just a few more, and then we gonna wrap it up, though. What else can they have? You know what I'm saying?
Struck by the U.S. government. It was the first U.S. coin ever struck using .9999. That's 4 nines, pure 24-karat gold. Its design was based on the famous Buffalo nickel of 1913 to 38. Wildly popular with investors and collectors, the U.S. government had to stop production because of a shortage of specially made gold blanks. It's no wonder the price of that edition has gone through the roof. Now, you can reserve your own tribute to the $50 gold buffalo clad in 14 milligrams of 24-karat gold. National Collectors Mint's private non-monetary minting recreates James Earl Frazier's American buffalo against a mirror-like background on one side, and his iconic Native American Indian head stands out in stunning relief on the other. The final issue price was to be set at $50 per proof, but during our
Let me send this out. We continue to wrap this up, yeah.
gold price is up over 600% struck and is based on the famous design of James Earl Frazier's Buffalo nickel. There is a strict limit of 5 proofs per caller. Distribution will take place in registration number order. Earliest reservation.
All around the world, same song. It's just the same song, and I would never do the game wrong. You never seen how lame strong, yeah. Cause the strong is the meek.
Trust me, you're not alone. That's why we developed
Oh, all right, hold on. Here we go.
the cutting edge.
All around the world's the same song. I'm never coming at the game wrong. I'm not mistaken saying lame song.
By targeting 5 areas.
Speak my name, how I came, no shame, I'm on. Mind frame, I be coming with them tiptoes. All around the world, same song. Never coming at the game wrong. Don't be mistaken, them lame strong.
Just text ELECT to 215-215. Text now and we'll send you a bottle of Mindful Preferred Magnesium absolutely free. Mindful Advantage is not available in stores. So text ELECT to 215-215 now.
No funny business. No funny business. Work it out 24 hours, 24/7, showing up bunny fitness. Yeah, Sunny just getting it. Honey, I came up, my pockets was a thinness.
That have unfolded, and unfortunately, that's now all coupled with a flash flood threat that's going to be ongoing. The flash flooding is more
Crazy. Where they speaking from? They must got houses out of the country or something. Like it ain't affecting them. Some you ain't got a relative around about that way. Oh, how's it coming? It's dropping low. Oh, that's why. Missing the Miami and all that area, the islands. I like it because I get to see more of what it looks like. Gulf moisture.
Into the southeast. And then that's meeting up with this very strong winds aloft, helping to promote convective development and create very strong rain rates. Some of these rain rates could be over 2 inches per hour and set up over the
2 inches per hour. Ooh.
Some of the rain totals could
We
be
was getting it like that a while back.
think about a foot of rain. The intense zone of moisture, as I mentioned, will develop, and then you have a stationary boundary that just sort of sets up over the area and produces rounds of rain along a very similar corridor. So this narrow area, I would say maybe about 100 miles or so, where we have a potential for life-threatening flash flooding. You can see below me down in Evansville, Indiana, people were creating sandbags to preemptively do anything that they can. And I know severe storms were on top of mind Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. But now, as we shift into Thursday, you really
Get right, man. Get right.
Tornado potential. So just a little piece of advice here: if there's a
Be
tornado
straight.
you have active flooding,
Straighten up, man. Straighten up.
now watch any kind of news outlet that you can to get weather information to see if there's an active tornado on the ground. But obviously, you want to avoid floodwaters. You can't drive through floodwaters either, and so it's probably best in the early morning to head to a safe destination for you. Maybe stay there for the next few days, maybe through the weekend. We have flood alerts, flood watches, flood warnings, and we also have a particularly dangerous situation flood watch. And so what's most concerning to me is this area right here is where we had one of the more significant tornadoes we've seen from this evening, and they are right on the cusp of having a PDS flood watch. So kind of a worst case scenario, to be honest, and I hate to use that kind of verbiage, but I want to convey the seriousness of what could happen. For areas like Memphis, towards Poplar Bluff, east of, or west of Nashville rather, and out towards Lexington, we could see a corridor of 5 to 8 inches or 8 to 12 inches. Now I say 8 to 12, that's a lot of rain, let's be honest. But when you have these lower lying areas, it all begins to seep towards that region. So 12 inches of rain could equate to 3 feet worth of floodwater. So just all different things that you want to think about. If you live on a river, a stream, a creek, those are areas that are going to flood first, and they're going to flood quickly. So if you do have those areas, maybe get some sandbags early if you can. For Paducah, Kentucky, 8 to 12 inches is a lot. That's more than 2 months worth of rain. The average for April, which April showers bring May flowers, so April's typically a very rainy month, they have 5 inches. For May, they have just shy of 5 inches, but again, 8 to 12, and that looks really likely just considering some of the rainfall rates that we've had over the day. For Arkansas, Little Rock, very same story. They average around 5.5 inches of rain for April, 5 inches of rain for May, and they could see 8 to 12 as well. This is going to be a significant flooding event. Please hear me when I say this, because we are having storms pile up on top of each other. Also creating the threat for damaging winds, large hail, tornadoes. It's all going to be there for Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening, and even taking you into Friday. So there's not going to be many dry spots. And if you do have a brief moment where things are dry, that's the time to take your dog out, the time to make sure that you have everything necessary. If you have to hunker down at home, if you can, you have power right now. I know for some people they don't have power, but if you do, charge your phone. Make sure you have everything juiced up, ready to go, so you can sort of hunker down at home over the next few days, because things really aren't going to get much better until you get into Sunday. So yeah, it's Wednesday, Thursday, so there's not a long, there's a long time rather that you're going to be dealing with this. And just when you think that rain goes away, it comes right back in full force. And so we're going to have field folks who are out giving you the firsthand experience of what they're seeing, and we'll be bringing you live coverage throughout the next few days. But for a spot like Paducah and even Murray, Kentucky, they almost got hit by a tornado Wednesday evening. You can see the storm sort of rolling in Thursday evening. A lot of these are somewhat discrete just from the Fox model, so that could bring a chance of seeing some spin-up tornadoes and eventually moving more linearly. By Friday, overnight hours are not done with the rain, still going to be there and come down quite heavy. You have a brief break Friday afternoon going into Friday evening with some light to moderate showers, and then you have another very strong.
That's my hour in, man.
A big chance of seeing damaging wind.
2 what it do.
Called the presentation of how this looks on our exclusive Fox model. 4 p.m. Central Time, roughly. Again, we're a few days out, so this is kind of.
So with that, I salute y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy. Be smooth. I'm about to cupcake. You know what I'm saying? Wet my whistle, little snacks and all that. We have a little gun. I might go longer and stronger. I'm running up the messages right now. Oh, I ain't opening it. I never opened up the comment thing. Let me waste your car.
I'm gonna double check and see if we've got Brandon Kopic. Brandon, it's really just checking in. We are watching that video back out of Lake City, Arkansas, where you intercepted a massive tornado.
God's judgment is on here, son.
That you intercepted this, and honestly, even the moments before, and how you were watching this evolve. We're waiting. Let's see if we can get him. Hey, Brandon, it's Haley. Just seeing if you can hear me. I'm curious, just kind of the moments leading up to your intercept of this massive and violent tornado, and how you were tracking the storm and what brought you to this particular cell over your travels today. All right. Well, maybe we don't have Brandon right in this moment, but I'll at least keep an eye.
Can't hear him.
Do have right now that I can show you while we're waiting for Brandon is a 4-box. If we can pull that back up, pull up the max really quickly. There is pass radar, degree tracker, rotation, and velocity. That's showing you all the 4 different things that we use in order to confirm a tornado. You can see the pass radar, that hook moving through Lake City right here. And then as you put it into motion, you can see the debris that starts to get lofted. There's that debris ball moving through Lake City.
Take that comment away.
And right by Lake City, you have extreme rotation. Now, even with some strong tornadoes that are rated as EF2, EF3, you get that strong rotation. And we've got Sam kind of pulling this up. I didn't realize that we could do that. Here's that inflow kind of pulling in through Lake City. It's that notch right there. Thankfully, it did broaden out as it moved through Leech. It didn't impact as many communities as it probably could have, but
all right, y'all.
Strong debris signature.
I'm good on.
Through Leechville as things started to unwind. I was looking at it with some other
One love.
behind the scenes, and I have yet to see a debris
Love one.
that dark. It was on the darkest side of that scale, looking black even, just showing how lofted into the air. I think Sam told me about 30,000 feet was how high debris was being lofted, and that is something you don't see every day from a supercell. This is going to potentially be the tornado of the evening. I wouldn't be surprised if we had an EF4 out of it. We'll see what the National Weather Service says. Brandon said at least more than likely an EF3. There's that extreme rotation, and then you can see how it started to die out a little bit as it moved into the Missouri Boot Hill. Finally, this brings me to velocity. We look for a very tight gate-to-gate shear signature, and it certainly was incredibly tight. You can see kind of where it really strengthened up as it moved through Lake City, and then eventually it started to broaden. But a lot of times you can get this mesocyclone handoff, where one area suffocates itself and sort of sucks away its vorticity and its availability to kind of pull in more inflow, and then it begins to toss it off to a new area of circulation. But this was a big, damaging tornado. You can see the power flashes, even the debris. I think probably at the peak of this, it might have been a mile wide. That's, again, from my perspective. I'm in the comfortability of a big studio up in New York City. I can only imagine what it was like out on
all right, y'all.
team. You guys can tell
Take
me
it easy coming from this side.
at least if we think that we do. Not yet. We're working on
One
it.
love.
So we'll continue to kind of bring you
Shout out Mike McBain. Mike McBain in the house.